In this video, we're going to talk about what the differences are between control flow and data flow and see how you would use them. The control flow and data flow tabs are two tabs on an SSIS project. Now you'll notice over here in the toolbox, data flow and execute SQL tasks, these are favorite tools, because they get used the most, and we will see how to use both. So I have already put the execute SQL task on the control flow, and then I'll drag the data flow task here. If I right click and choose edit for execute SQL task, I'll see a dialog window to do the configuration. But if I right click on the data flow and see edit, I'll see this. Notice that the highlight right now is on the data flow, and right here you see the data flow tasks, and it's a drop-down box, which is a little bit confusing. But if I go back and drag another data flow onto the screen, know that we have data flow task and a data flow task 1. And now going back to the data flow again, right now I'd be able to navigate between those two. In other words, data flow are special. They have their own editing tab and not a dialog window. Data flow tasks have the properties as well, but just not the dialog window. Typically, what you do with the data flow is you execute a SQL task and execute some SQL code, and then you grab the data from one place and move it to the other place, so the data flows from source to destination. And this line is called consequence, showing how data would flow from its source to its destination. I would do some kind of a SQL task and then grab data from one place, bring it to export it and import it, and maybe export it and import it again. And continue to do that until I have all the data I want to use, filling up my data warehouse or reporting tables or whatever it is going to be. Notice that I haven't done any configuration for the data flow tasks. So firstly, I'll change the name. Like this is the dimension flow tasks, and this is the fact flow tasks. And after that, we'll go back to the tab. I'll see the drop-down box now reflects my choices: dimension flow and facts flow. So it's a very flexible system, but again, the data flows are configured on a different screen. Another thing to watch as I click between the data flow tab and the control flow tab and the data flow tab, notice that the tasks for the control flow is disappeared. Currently, there are controls, but they're not tasks. So you will see that I have things like sources and destinations, common transformations like this. Firstly, I'll drag some flat file as the source, and then maybe an object linking and embedding database source as the destination. and then I gonna link them together. So the idea would be that you have the data from one to the other. So like from the source to its destination. So this is how the control flow and data flow work, and what's the difference between those two. See you in next week video.